Hello students of Standard 10. Today you are going to learn a new chapter, that is chapter 5, Water Resources Part 1. We know very well life is possible on this earth due to the presence of water. It is very important for various purposes. We can get water due to the water cycle which provides water continuously on the surface of the earth. In the form of water vapor in the atmosphere, below the earth's surface, under groundwater, on the earth's surface, various sources and water bodies like tanks, ponds, lakes, seas, oceans, all these are some of the sources of water, and there are two types of sources of water. They are surface water and underground water. Surface water is found on the surface of the earth. They are the rivers, seas, oceans, tanks, ponds, lakes, etc. And underground water we can get through the springs, wells or tube wells. So water is very important. It is very useful. 70% of human body is made of water. Plants and animals all contain water. Without water, life cannot be possible. So we need to conserve it. Why should we need to conserve it? Just now I have already explained. At present we can see excess or misuse of water, and this misuse of water is decreasing water table day by day. Our country receives seasonal rainfall. Only few months are there is water, and rest of the months are dry. So we need to conserve water. Large water bodies like river Ganga, Yamuna and many other perennial rivers are polluted. So we need fresh water, pollution-free water. Also, industries use large amount of water, and for lot of work we need water. Also, irrigation to meet excessive population demands. Population is increasing day by day, and the demands are also increasing. To fulfill their demands, agriculture is needed to get high yield, and for that there is excess irrigation. So we need to conserve water. Also, industries need a large amount of water for various processes and work. Therefore, we should conserve water. Which water is on the surface of the earth, we should conserve. We should avoid misuse of water. And to conserve water, we should conserve rain water. So, the most important activity during the rainy season should be the rainwater harvesting. What do you mean by rainwater harvesting? To collect rainwater during the rainy season in the tanks or wells, and that should be utilized in the drier period so that there will be no scarcity of water. So, rainwater harvesting is very important, and its main objectives are recharging the groundwater. If we collect rainwater in the tanks or ponds nearby wells, do not dry during the dry period. Rainwater harvesting recharges it. Next is the checking of rainwater from flow away. Lot of rainwater flows useless through the drains, and that can be collected in the wells or tanks, can be utilized during the dry period. And the important objective is to fulfill the needs during the dry season. During the dry season, we have the need of water, lot of water, for agricultural purposes, for domestic purposes, for irrigation, for industrial purposes. So that can fulfill all our needs during the dry period. So we should think there are many importance of rainwater harvesting. Just now the main objective, that is recharging underground. When there is rainwater harvesting, rooftop water is utilized by collecting it in the ponds, in the tanks, or in the wells, that is utilized during the dry period. Also it can be utilized for agricultural purposes, irrigation to grow vegetables, to grow different crops. Some of the crops need irrigation because there is lack of rainwater. For them, rainwater harvesting provides water during the dry season. Also, that can be utilized after filtration for drinking purposes also, for domestic purposes also. And therefore, rainwater harvesting is very important because it provides water during dry period. There are different methods to store rainwater or to harvest rainwater. Some methods were applied during the ancient period and some modern methods are also there. So, the storing mechanisms to store rainwater, there are two types of methods: traditional methods and modern methods. What are the traditional methods? Traditional methods, some of the ponds and tanks were utilized and still they are in use to collect rainwater, and these provide water during the dry season. So, some of the traditional methods like johads, that is still in use in parts of Rajasthan and also Gujarat, that is the check dam or embankments where during the rainy season rainwater is being collected and that is being utilized in the dry season. Also, there are many names given for the tanks or wells in different parts of our country, and that are the traditional methods. Like in the hilly areas, bamboo drip irrigation. Also rainwater harvesting is done with the help of the bamboo pipes. It is known as kunds in Thar desert, Rajasthan. Cool irrigation and Trans-Himalayas. It is known as cool irrigation in the Trans-Himalayas. Also johads in central India. It is known as Bhandaras in Deccan Plateau, Surangam in Western Ghat, Korambu in Eastern Ghat, Jing in Ladakh, dongs or ponds in Assam, and Kere tanks in Karnataka. And some of the methods, modern methods, which are practiced and still in practice in different parts of our country, that is pit recharge. There is pit where water is being collected during the rainy season. That is the aquifer to collect rainwater, tanks or shallow hollows or depressions where rainwater is harvested and that recharge other water bodies like wells. So, pit recharge is utilized to recharge other surface water bodies. Trenches, the natural hollows are also utilized to collect rainwater. Filtration tank, rainwater which is being collected, that is filtered and utilized for various purposes, for domestic purposes or agricultural purposes. Dug well, wells are dug to collect rainwater and that is being utilized in dry period. Ferrocement tank, this is also one type of tank made of simple materials and utilized to collect rainwater. So these are some of the modern methods which are being utilized for collecting rainwater. There are some schemes and methods to encourage people to conserve water. That is Rashtriya Jal Chetna Yatra. This movement is trying to make understand the people the importance of water and also to collect rainwater, to conserve water for near future or the future purposes. Jal Swaraj, this is also one of the scheme, and New Delhi, in New Delhi it is implemented by NGO and that is to encourage people to rainwater harvesting and also to fulfill the needs of the people in the drier period so that the scarcity of water can be also, the problem can be easily solved. For this, there are some awards. Delhi government announced for the best rainwater harvesting award. It has announced by the Chief Minister and to provide best rain harvester award for the first rankers 2 lakhs and citation will be provided, and also to the institutions and housing societies which are getting first rank on rainwater harvesting. Also the second award is to the individuals and that is about 1 lakh and a citation. So like these awards are also being provided in Delhi to encourage people so that more and more people will be engaged to collect rainwater. Rooftop water during the rainy season should be collected and during the dry season that should be utilized so that there will be no problem of scarcity of water during the dry season. So do remember. Thank you.